Alrighty, it's about 2 o'clock in the afternoon, and in about 2.5 hours, I'm gonna go and see The Amazing Digital Circus, episode 9 in theatres. I booked the earliest viewing I could fucking get, um, at the cinema closest to me, which is at 4:30. This is like the first day of its release, I believe, so we'll see how the fucking numbers do. But before anything, I would like to just say I have not seen any of the online spoilers. I know the whole movie was fucking leaked and people weren't happy with it, and I know Gooseworks, the person who made it, didn't really give a fucking shit about the whole situation, and people got mad at them for that. But the honest answer is I've seen none of the leaks. I don't know what's going to be in this fucking thing. But the main reason I'm making this like little pre-video before I give my thoughts on it is just to say, if the ending of the movie is none of them were real humans, they were just scans of the brain that were put into like this digital circus, that's why none of them remember their names, I'm gonna be pissed. That's a shitty ending. I'm pissed. That genuinely may have just been top 5 worst experiences of my life, maybe top 1. I don't even know where to fucking begin with this shit, so I'm just gonna start from the beginning, entering the movie screen, right? So you'd think the shit show starts with the movie. Oh no, we gotta go back before then. So 23 years, right, of my life, and not once have I ever been grateful to have hay fever and a stuffy or blocked nose. Until today. That cinema room, oh my fucking god. It wasn't the worst it could have been, but let me tell you, it was not fucking great. It was not great. It was manageable, not brilliant. It's not like I'd gone to fucking India or something, but Jesus fucking Christ, it was not good in any fucking sense. I don't know what some people are saying. You probably contributed to the fucking problem, right? Number 1, I took a shower. And number 2, roll on deodorant. Spray on deodorant. Spray on deodorant 2. Cheap cologne I got at Christmas at some point. I was prepared today, right? Fully fucking prepared. And guess what? I was not the issue today. I took some fucking responsibility for my personal hygiene. I'm just sad some of you fuckers couldn't do the same in that fucking cinema room. Jesus fucking Christ. Sort your fucking lives out. That was awful. Genuinely. I'm not even going to try and describe the fucking smell. You already know what it probably fucking smells like. I don't need to go into detail, and I don't need to scar anyone with it either. But yeah, it was not a fun experience, number 1. Number 2, a couple of weeks ago, I booked my ticket, right? And I booked the back row, M12, directly in the fucking middle. Had a few people on my right and left, but not directly next to me. I was just like, okay, I'm happy with that. And I checked, like an hour before I went to the cinema, I checked, has anyone booked those seats? No. No one's booked those seats. I'm like, oh, get in. I'm not going to have to be near people, especially Digital Circus fans, right? I go in there, and I go to the back row, and I start counting the seats, right? And shining my phone to look at the fucking seat numbers. And I see someone sitting in my fucking seat. And I just say, you fucker, in my head. Because it's just like, I'm trying to avoid confrontation. I'll say it. I'm a pussy bitch. I'm not dealing with confrontation today. Especially not with these people. I don't know if they're federal or not. I don't know if they got fucking rabies. I don't know what's wrong with them. I'm not dealing with that. So I assume that the person who has booked a few seats down for me in like M14, that's them, and that the swap seats. So I sit in that seat. I was wrong. And this is where we get into a few fucking problems, because this woman comes in, and her seat's M14. Now, she's not rude or nothing to me. She says, I think you're on the seat. So I quickly check out the thing and say, oh, I thought it was M12. Just to not sound like I'm an arsehole taking her fucking seat. You know what I mean, right? And then I'm forced to confront this fucking person that they're in my seat, and they say, are you sure? And I'm just like, I got the ticket, right? I checked it. I knew I was sure, like 2 hours before coming in this fucking cinema room. Don't play these fucking games with me. And they moved to the seat next to mine. So not only for the next few hours am I forced to sit next to someone, am I forced to sit next to an Amazing Digital Circus fan, I'm forced to sit next to a woman. Could not be any more worse. Like, it is so fucking over at this fucking point. And for the most of the time, I'm kind of like this in my chair, leaning to the side, so that way I'm out there fucking airspace. I don't want them anywhere near me. I want to be left the fucking alone. Genuinely. And the worst part about this person is, like, I've looked over at one point, they're on the phone, watching something. Do you want to know what they're watching? The Amazing Digital Circus. They could not wait 20 minutes for the movie to start. No, they didn't. They needed their fix like a little crack junkie. Like, sort your fucking life out. Please just sort your fucking life out, man. Anyway. I've then, right, because it's the worst part. This wasn't even the extent of the characters I saw in the cinema today. A few rows down, I see a few kids there, because it's 12A, and, like, meaning you can come, like, if you're a kid, if you're supervised by an adult. Fair enough. Right, and I think they've got a little plush of, like, one of the circus characters, right? I'm like, okay, fair enough, they got their plush or whatever, they're excited from the movie, sure. Right, but then I see a group of adults walking, and this is the problem. They also have a plush, but they're a full fucking adult. What are you doing? You know what? Some genuine advice. Take your little Gangle plush, unravel it, turn it into a noose, and kill yourself. Because that might be the only genuine way to sort your fucking life out. Being completely fucking honest. And then, right, it gets worse. It gets worse. I see this girl come in, and she's in Pomley cosplay. And when I say girl, I mean, like, fucking child. So I'm just, like, thinking, oh, my God. Please. I know what Digital Circus fans are like, right? Just look at this fucking article here. Fucking, wherever the fucking pointing on the screen, right? Please, no one create a scene. Thank fuck there was not a scene today. Jesus Christ. I'm just saying, we were playing with fire today. Like, they were playing with fire coming in that cosplay. I'm just saying, there's some right characters in this fandom. I know it damn well. And I'm just thinking, this isn't going to end well. Someone's going to do something. So the whole time I'm worried about that. And I know it's a weird thought, but like, can you fucking blame me? I don't think you fucking can. So anyway, I also noticed there's some other people cosplaying in the cinema, right? Down by the front row, it's like a couple, because they got blue hair and red hair. So they're cosplaying the fucking 3D cinema glasses. I mean, really pulled that look off, guys. Really pulled that look off. Anyway, the highlight of this movie wasn't even in the movie. It was in the pre-ads. For once, I was actually glad to see some adverts, because they had an advert for Scary Movie. That was the funniest fucking shit I've seen all day. Like, it was genuinely a funny fucking advert. The one that starts with, like, Michael Jackson to trick you into thinking it's for the Michael Jackson movie. That was fucking brilliant. Whoever made that, fucking 10 out of 10. Can't even knock it. Might genuinely go see Scary Movie now just because that was so fucking funny. But yeah. And then we start the movie, right? And we start with episode 8. So people are just sitting through that. And the worst part about this is, like I said, there's some right characters in the fucking cinema. The part where Kane does his song, they're singing to that. And if that wasn't bad enough, they're also reacting, like, people are actually reacting. I'm not sure if you've ever heard of a fucking poker face, but maybe listen to some Lady Gaga and fucking learn it and shut the fuck up. Right, just watch it in peace. I'm not disturbing no one. Like, maybe I'm making a bit of rustling opening my chocolate, but that's understandable, right? Just, why? Why are they, like, actually reacting? Like, have you seen that video of that woman recently who reacted to a hell of a boss or fucking, Has-Been Hotel, and she's just like, no, Angel, don't hate yourself, or something like that. No, Angel, don't blame yourself. It was the same fucking vibe, but like a good portion of people in the cinema doing it. I thought I stepped into hell. Enough fucking said. But then we get on to the actual, like, movie, like the final section part of it. Within 2 minutes, they confirmed my fucking suspicions that I said at the start of the video, which I'm kind of glad they did it in the first 2 minutes. Because I could spend the rest of the fucking time watching this movie. Hate watching it. And I'm not trying to, like, shit on Gooseworks. Especially because this is an indie project. But, like, Riley, if I see gay, I'm going to call gay. That's not, like, an offence. That's just an astute observation. I thought if I see shit, I'm going to call shit. It was shit. Like, plain and simple, right? The people that were legit probably shitting on this movie probably hit the nail on the mark for how this movie fucking turns out. Which is the saddest fucking thing. And I can only imagine it's really bad for the really big, like, Digital Circus fans, because here's the thing. I only really got into this thing, like, a month or two ago when I was sick in bed and needed something to watch, so I watched it. So I've been around for, like, the few years it's been airing and, like, having to wait for the mysteries to unravel or, like, the questions to be answered. Because, you know, there's certain questions you want answered, like, how did, you know, what like the characters look like, how they actually got into it, how they're gonna escape, shit like that, right? It's like Gravity Falls, if you remember that cartoon when it's running from 2012 to 2016, and people wanted to know answers to all the mysteries it presented. It's not like the Digital Circus has as many mysteries as that show or nothing, but it's the same sort of vibe, right? And as someone who was there for the fandom during that fucking time, and like the fandom was so fucking alive, and like such a great time to be a fan of it, because it was just so much like fan content and all this stuff and fan theories and stuff. I can only imagine sort of how a Digital Circus fans feel when they didn't get, like, the satisfying end that Gravity Falls did. Because Gravity Falls answered all those questions. Sure, the build-up to the end may have been rushed because, like, there was deadline set by Disney to Alex Hirsch. But he made a satisfying ending. Like, the ending was good. No one can fucking disagree with that. Like, all questions answered pretty much, right? You know, it's not the same. Digital Circus did not do that. It kind of feels like a kick in the fucking balls to what you're hoping to happen. And I'm trying to be vague with it and trying to not spoil it, but fuck it. We're going into spoiler territory. That was some hot dookie fucking shit, right? Number one, like, the whole point of leaving the circus being, like, the main motivation out the fucking window. What a fucking joke. Like, I think everyone can agree that's a bit shit. Number two, They pulled a Palpatine return type shit. Now I don't really watch Star Wars or nothing, but I can imagine how stupid that fucking is as a plot point in any fucking media. The villain just coming back for no reason gets fucking worse. He's good, guys. Redemption arc that we never even really got to see. I mean, oh wow, he reflected on himself a little bit. Fucking cool. And it's just like the main bulk of the movie, like, it was trying to do what like, the other episodes have done, like focus on one character and their problems, their backstory, which they did it for Jax this time, who's like the most fucking crazy of the bunch, I guess you could fucking say, or fucking mentally broken. I don't fucking know the word you'd fucking use, but like it's fair enough that they wanted to focus on him. I get that. It was like Goosebuck's favorite character. Sure, I don't have a problem with that whole section. It's what comes after that that's just so fucking stupid, of Kane being back from the dead, being forgiven, and then they never get to leave the circus. It is literally that fucking meme, guys. Just with amazing digital circus. Load of shit. I'm sorry. It's shit. I have to say. It's so bad, in fact, I am seriously considering writing a letter to the United Nations to have this film considered a war crime under the Geneva Convention. That's how much I did not like this shit. Genuinely. Like, I generally can't even talk about too many fucking plot points, because there's really so few, and most of them were shit. Like, and I've covered most of them. It's just like really, like, they managed to destroy the series in such a simplistic way. You've kind of got to fucking admire the way they went here, if I'm being honest. But overall, I think it's a terrible day to be a Digital Circus fan. I'm glad I'm not too deep into the whole fucking fandom, or none of this shit, or not as big a fan as other people, because I can only imagine the disappointment they're going to be facing. And, you know, I really don't know what else to say, so I think I'll probably just fucking leave it there. So, see ya.